Today at Coyote Classics, we take a step back in time and drive this 1948 Ford Club Coupe. It is a 5-window Club Coupe that approximately 10 years ago had a full rotisserie frame-off restoration done on it. And they did it in an absolutely gorgeous color. I don't know if we would call it kind of a black cherry, lavender color. It's just a gorgeous metallic in it. And when they did the paint job and interior bodywork, and they did everything to it, they did a phenomenal job on all the chrome. So the chrome on this car is absolutely amazing as well. We come up here to the front bumper, the turning signal lights up here. Every single piece of chrome that was on this car was either excellent original or re-chrome. As we go underneath the hood, we have a great flathead V8 engine. Firewall was done meticulously as well. It's got the cars are VIN number and stuff, all stands down in the frame right where it should be. It does have the little body tag here as well. Check out the paint quality on the firewall. Also, if you go to our website, coyoteclassics.com, you're going to see that the whole underneath of this car, the floors and everything were painted as well, new body mount bushings. They just did a fantastic restoration on this car approximately 10 years ago. We do have the top of the oil bath breather. I did leave that at the shop, so I do have that. This is the Super Deluxe 8. Even the blue lettering in the Super Deluxe 8 and in the Ford and stuff all looks great. Here's a good close-up of her grill and stuff. Looks really nice. Obviously, when it was done 10 years ago, it was absolutely perfect, I'm sure. But as we drive a car and enjoy it, and Father Time gets into it, we do have a few little imperfections in it here and there. I'll do my best to point them out, but the overall quality of the restoration was done very, very nicely. As we look right along here, there's a few little paint chips right along the edge of the cowl here where the hood meets it. Other than that, we have all new seals and stuff, and this works properly as well. Glass is excellent. They did all new glass, it looks like. The windshield glass is excellent. The chrome around it's perfect. Radio antenna does have a few little pits and stuff in it. That is the original. As we look at the roof is absolutely flawless. I don't see a ding or a imperfection anywhere there. The black glass is in great shape. The side glass is crystal clear, all 3 pieces. The mirror's been re-chromed. All the chrome along the sides is in great shape. Door handle looks nice. The back bumper has all been re-chromed. It's got the bumper guards and everything. It's got blue dot lights in the tail lights. And as we look up and down the sides of the car, the paint is excellent, very solid, very straight body. It does have bias ply wide white walls on it. The wheels are all painted red. Hubcaps with the Ford blue lettering is excellent shape. The rubber here is nice. It's got all the correct rubbers put back in. The felts there in between the fenders and the body. We do have a little paint chip there. It's got some little paint imperfections right along this front edge here. If we get the car, you can't see it standing down. We get the car on the hoist. The paint does have a few rough edges here. Like right on this area here. It's hard to see until you get right down on it. So it's got a few little imperfections, but we did buff it completely out. The paint has a beautiful shine, a great look to it. As we look in the door jambs, you can tell this car at one time was kind of that mint green, where the paint has chipped in the door jambs. You can see a few little spots there that are the original green color. Other than that, the chips, the door jamb paint is just as nice as the outside. They did a really nice job there. Door panels are excellent. Bottom of the doors, I think, look good. I know the floors are excellent in the car. Again, go to our website, coyoteclassics.com. You'll see just how nice this car is underneath. The door panels, the carpet in the back, the rubber mat in the front, seat upholstery, all of that's brand new. The kick panels up front are new as well. Headliner is absolutely gorgeous. Very, very nice headliner. All the inside trim around here, all that kind of is all painted the dark gray, looks really nice. The dash chrome, I mean, around the clock, the gauges, it's got 105,463, so 05 463 on the gauges. The horn works, temp gauge, battery, oil pressure's way up high. The only thing that's not working on the dash is the clock. The original radio still hums. You can hear it turn on and hum, but I can't get a station to come in. But the cool part is, check this out, everything is turning freely here as far as our stations. Even the tone scale for high and low, that still all moves and stuff. So this car is just in great shape. The heater works perfectly. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. Go ahead and turn it all the way up here. So we got some nice heat coming out on a cold day like today. Also, here's our hood thing here, all works. The cowl vent shuts up nice. It is a 3-speed on the column. Horn works, speedometer works. We kind of went through all that. Rubber mat up front, seat covers are excellent. It's a club coupe, so it does have the back seat, but there's not a ton of, with the seat all the way back, there's not a ton of room for your friends in the back. Door panels are all done super professionally. Ashtrays are all been painted. Just a really, really nice car, guys. If you're looking for a 48 Ford Coupe, I mean, this is a super nice car. A lot of these old 40s cars, I mean, they're not usually restored quite this nice. Inside, outside, mechanically, I mean, everything's done very professionally on it. When we were detailing it, this little piece of chrome here fell off. We need to get that glued back on. I do have that piece. A nice sunny day is probably gonna, it's kind of cloudy today, but nice sunny days, that metallic's really gonna pop. It's just got a beautiful finish. I mean, super smooth and glossy. It's a nice car. Lower quarter panel's great. I mean, there's no bubbles or blisters in that quarter. In front of the wheel looks good. That rubber matting is nice and tight there. A lot of times over time that'll kind of come loose. As far as our rocker goes here, it's in fantastic shape. The lower part of the door is excellent. The passenger side had a couple little paint imperfections in the front. This one doesn't have those little bubbles there. This is in great shape. Again, front fender, top of the fender is in excellent shape. They did go ahead, everything was painted off the car. If you look at this door here, if you got the right angle, you can just see, and you cannot feel it, but you can just see some little checking in that paint. There is some checking in the paint, but you cannot feel it here. I'm sure the video camera won't pick it up. Also right here, there's a little paint imperfection where it's just got just a little bit of paint cracking right here. And then right on this body line, right here where that, it's just really tough to get in here. There's just a couple little raised, little blisters right there. Inside the door jamb, there's some green here where it went against that lock. You can kind of see that there. That's chipped away. But the corners of the doors are excellent. Door panels are all redone, seats are in good shape. Another thing I want to bring to your attention, it does have a SunPro oil pressure gauge down here. It's running 30 pounds oil pressure after it's all warmed up. The e-brake works on it. The hood release cable right here, it looks to me like one of the ears might have broke off on it. It still works perfectly, but one of the ears is off on that. Heater fan, I'm gonna go ahead and shut that off. It works great. Go ahead and shut it off. We went ahead and hooked up the e-brake, unhooked it, works great. The ashtrays both slide on the dash. The chrome and the paint on the dash, it still has the original speaker back in here too. But the chrome and stuff on the dash is just impeccable. Very, very nice. Brakes feel nice. I mean, this car might be a 48 and kind of all original, but I'll tell you what, this car can be drove. I mean, you can jump in this thing and we'll see how it goes down the road, I guess, at 60. But I mean, I know here in town, this thing just handles the road awesome. Shift's really nice. Accelerates good. Speedometer works good, 40 mile an hour here. Shocks felt great there when we hit that bump. It's nice and smooth. Go ahead and go this way once. Second gear, 40 mile an hour. Goes really nice down into third using my left hand. 42 mile an hour. No hands on the wheel. Goes nice and straight down the road. This is a really good driving 48 Ford. As far as a higher speed braking, the brakes work great. Really no pull left or right. Synchroed right up to second. We'll see how our synchro's here. I don't know if it's a synchro tranny to first or not. Yeah, goes right in there nicely. That's about where I'd want to go with her. 55, 60 mile an hour, goes nice and straight down the road. You can just tell, I mean, it's got biased tires on it, so it wants to follow the road a little bit, but our front end feels really good. I'm gonna stay in third, coming around the corner. Shift up to second. Drives just like an old 48 Ford.